What if the one thing that was holding you back from your dream body wasn't your diet or your training, but your own ego? I've worked with many successful professionals who are on top of their game in every area of life except for their health. In this video, I'll show you the one thing that's really been holding you back and exactly how to overcome it so that you can finally get the body you want. As a high-level person, as a high-level professional, we often struggle to ask for help. This is rooted in ego. We are so amazing at the one thing that we struggle to ask for help in another thing. We often see it as a sign of weakness. I'm here to argue that it is actually a sign of strength. I'm a firm believer that we cannot trust ourselves to act in our own best interests. I recently heard this actually from Brian Johnson, who's a health and longevity expert. And it's true, because if you think about it, why do people choose the donut over the gym, even though they know that the donut is bad for them and the gym is good for them? It's rooted in we cannot trust ourselves to act in our own best interests. And a lot of our life is formed by the beliefs and stories that have shaped us early on, and we've carried them throughout our lives, and that sort of influences the actions and behaviors, which then influences the outcome of our life. But let me ask you this. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be remembered? No one cares. Just win. No one cares that you asked for help. No one cares that you actually reached out and got some expert to guide you through your entire journey. Your family doesn't care. They just want the best version of you. Your future self doesn't care, because he will look back and be like, yeah, I'm proud of what I've achieved. Many people would rather maintain their ego and fail than win. You have to learn to ask for help. It's a sign of strength, a sign of humility. And a fun fact is, I speak to a lot of executives, and I know that executives, they actually constantly ask for help. The most successful people constantly ask for help. Why? Because they understand that getting someone else's opinion who's been where you want to go is the easiest way to collapse time, to get ahead in life, which is why they do it. I mean, even ask yourself, like, how long have you been wanting to get into shape, achieve your dream body? I don't know, you tell me, right? And where are you right now? If you're watching this video, probably not where you want to be. Now, the core message of this video is really not to, like, I don't have anything to sell you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart if you don't want it. But throughout my life, I've just realized whenever I got help, and I got an expert to show me and guide me, I just moved through life so much quicker. And to make an analogy, think about two athletes. The one athlete gets the best coaches, the best teammates, the best surroundings. And the other athlete figures it out on his own. Who do you think actually achieves more in their career? Michael Jordan achieved amazing things. He also got the best coaches. Who cares? He won 6 titles and is remembered as the greatest player to ever live. Again, do you want to be right, or do you want to be remembered? And even if I look back at my own career, or even starting out when I played football, looking back, I know that getting help compounds, and here's what I mean. So I admired people that played at Bayern Munich, at academies. But I knew that them making that leap early on gave them such a competitive advantage. For example, I played for a good club, but I didn't play for Bayern Munich. If you play at Bayern Munich, you get access to the best coaches. You are surrounding yourself with the best players. Now that compounds, because you grow, you learn, you get better. And as a result, that compounds on top of each other. Now me, I'm playing with lesser players, lesser coaches. The gap will get bigger and bigger. Again, your ego is holding you back. Your ego is keeping your body looking average. And I even had a discussion with one of my pilot clients couple of weeks back. And I was asking him, hey, Ryan, why didn't you sign up earlier? Like whether that's with me or anyone else, like knowing what you know now and knowing the actual benefits of it. And he was like, honestly, Dom, like us pilots are so good at what we do that more often than not, it's our ego holding us back from reaching out for help, which is what I referenced earlier. And you'll see a clip right now of him saying that.
I think with pilots, we have so many of the same personality types that are just, it doesn't matter to me, it doesn't affect me, I'm in control, this and that. No. It's hard for us to ask for help sometimes. So I think it's getting over that hump and saying, hey, it's okay to ask for a little bit of help in the areas you're not the captain in or the professional in.
And the thing is this, the information is out there, but it's the implementation for your specific lifestyle and your situation that truly matters. Another thing is I've invested close to $60,000 into my own online education. And I remember the first time I did it, I didn't have much money. I was in South Africa and I took a bet on myself. But what gave me the confidence to actually take a bet on myself was the fact that I knew I would always put in the work. And whether it was a good program or bad program, I knew I would still get the best out of it because I knew I could put in the work. And was there risk? Yes. But there's always risk when you commit to real change. And think about it like this. Risk is like the weather. You cannot avoid good or bad weather. The only way to avoid it is to stay inside. But if you never go outside, you miss out on life. So if you risk nothing, you become nothing. And this is really coming from a place of love. You don't need to sign up with me or I don't really care, like genuinely speaking. But even looking at myself in my own situation, I know that there's a certain belief that is holding me back from stepping up into the higher version of myself. And I know speaking to so many people like you, I know that you guys are amazing at what you do. But at the same time, your ego might be holding you back. And where would you be right now had you gotten the help sooner? I hope this was valuable. I hope this does shift something in you so you can transform your life, because health is the number one strategic asset that will not only lead to more personal fulfillment, but actually more business success, more career success. And you can actually enjoy what you do. And I'm so passionate about that. All right. I hope this was valuable and I'll see you in the next one.